What happened here? Things are starting to behave like they did before. What is going on, dude? H-top. Tasked. Uptime, 4 hours. CPU is at 15, back to 21 utilization. Okay, I think we're back now. I don't know if OBS is still running. I can't tell because I see all these black screens here. I don't even know what's going on right now, man. Let me go on mobile and see what you guys are saying. If I'm even still streaming. I'm not even sure what's going on. I don't even know what happened. That is so weird. It seems like we're still live. Yeah, we're still live. Okay, I see you. Yummy pointers. The Dogecoin mining that Odin's doing is crazy. Yeah, I will never forgive. I can never forgive you, man. I will never forgive you, Kieran, for getting me on Odin. I thought it'd just be a fun, nice little rousing time of just learning a new language and doing something innocuous, writing some basic shader architecture. And then now look at us. Look at us. Where are we? I don't even know what happened. What caused this to like freak out? Like PyCom is just done, dude. Like all this stuff it can't even render right now, man. This is crazy. What happened? There's no more PyCom instances running. If I run it, what happens now? Okay. Things clear out. I can't even see OBS right now, dude. I don't even know what happened. Like, my monitors are all messed up. You can't even see it. Like, everything is gone, dude. It's just black screens. I can see, like, a little bit of the YouTube video here, but I can't even navigate to it. I can't even activate it. None of my windows are working. None of it's working. And yet it's still working. OBS is still chugging along somewhere. Dude, I don't even know what happened to the renderer. The homebrew plus Odin malware. Apparently, homebrew did something to my computer. Cause like, brother, what was this? What happened here, man? Like, what is? Like, we're still chugging. Okay, let's look at what's going on here. Is it even shared? You can't even see my screen. It's all blank for you guys. %. What is this? User lib xorg v2 display f3 run. Oh, I added something stupid. One second. i3 config. Let me modify my i3 file. I added something to stop the sleep. To stop my i3 from sleeping. That fixed okay. I'm not sure how well this is fixing things. Things are still broken, it seems like. And there's these little loading signs here, so that's awesome. And let's see if HTOP fixing this. 85 utilization. User lib xorg. You know, let's just look at this. What is xorg? Kill all xorg. HTOP. Let me find this process ID. 2665. I don't even know what happened, man. I don't even know what happened, man. So I did something stupid. That was probably operating system stuff, but yeah, I literally just kind of, you know, just soft reset of my whole OS. So that was pretty cool. That was pretty fun. I still don't know what happened. I don't know what that was all about. I really don't. I'm so confused right now. I'm so confused. That is so strange. And like it got worse and worse. And it was like, I don't even know what that was. That was crazy. That was crazy, dude. I don't know what that was. Increasingly, like, that was so strange. I don't know what that was, and it was clearly not like a space thing or anything. It was just xorg. Like, what is xorg? X window system, which acts as a display server. That was crazy, man. That was actually insane. Like, something happened and it started just taking more and more and more resource, like CPU time. That was crazy. Okay. I guess we just move on, right? And hope this never happens, and if it does, I don't know what to do. 'Cause what can you do, right? I guess we just continue from Odining. Dude, that's so weird. Oh, we're so close to getting this done. This main thing done. We're close. We're just gonna wrap it up for tonight, and then hopefully try to get that done and see if we're good. 22%, 21%. It's like slowly I don't know what that was, dude. I really don't know. Maybe I did something stupid in my config file for i3. I don't know. I really don't know. All right. Anyways, yeah, I don't know why this is ambiguous. That's weird. It shouldn't. Maths 32. Date at time. F32. Let's just make this super explicit. What's going on here? Okay, hopefully this is good enough. Really? We're still... Are you kidding? What do you mean? Like, how, what's the issue? Ambiguous procedure, group call, match with a given parameters? Yeah, it's just one though. F30, it's an F32. Like, what's the problem? Do we really have to specify? Like, what is F32 1E versus B? Are you high? What is going on? What is this? In binary expression, data time versus 30. Yeah, I know, that's why I'm casting it to a... Oh my goodness, I'm gonna lose it, Odin. How we're doing with CPU utilization. Got my eye on you. Freaked me out there a little bit. Yeah, this is stupid. This is actually so dumb. Do I have to actually be... Oh, do I have to actually... No, it's an issue with the math sign part. 1 second. Okay. I'm gonna lose it, dude. It feels like everything is conspiring against me, man. Like, I feel like I might be crazy. I'm gonna lose it, dude. I'm actually gonna lose it. Why is math sign being such a problem? Okay. Let's say, okay, no. So this is being ambiguous because we don't know what type of data this is. So let's just move this here. Of course. This is how we do things. And it's still ambiguous. At there. It doesn't, you don't know how to divide? Am I gonna have to shove F32 through every single part of this? Is this my life? Okay, there we go. And it's still wrong. Yay, new flavors are wrong though. My favorite. Oh, yay. Yay. Oh, I hate the syntax. Oh. I'm getting tight, dude. I'm getting angry. Okay. Is every time I run this, is it causing issues here? No, CPU utilization went down. The PyCom is climbing up, 14. I'm scared, dude. I'm getting scared with this. So what, Y position? We're incrementing this too, right? This value. Yeah, every cycle, yep. Let me just be explicit because I don't know how. I mean, it wouldn't let me compile, but I don't trust anything anymore. I don't trust nothing no more. So if dot y is less than that. So this is a value of just -1 to 1. Multiplied by 0.5. F32. I'm so tired of this F32 thing, dude. You know, honestly, like I think I'm just gonna do doubles. Everything is just doubles now. Double precision. I don't even care. We're just doing double precision everything. I don't care. I simply do not care anymore. Double precision everything. Everything is double precision. We're gonna be happy with this. Life is gonna be great. Okay, so now it's gonna be from 0.5 to 5. And then we multiply this by width. No, height. And then we do what? We do height. No, Y position plus equals height times 0.5. And what else do we do? Nothing still. Fantastic. Gotta love it. My favorite when nothing happens. And where do we go from there? Where do we go from there? Oh, Kieran, I didn't see your comment. I don't know why my comment stopped working here. New keyboard, to be honest. I'm glad everything is good now. I was going to blame the new keyboard, to be honest. Maybe. Okay, let's just reset. Sorry, guys. I haven't been seeing chat at all. I don't know why I did not do the thing. Refresh cache of current page. Okay, now I should actually be seeing updates and stuff. Oh, that sucked. That sucked. But it is what it is. Man, it's like there's so much difficulties in stream. Why is my stream nowadays having so much difficulties? It's like a struggle. This is like a struggle, man. All these things out to get me. Okay, so now it's in range of height. Negative half height to positive height. Now it's going to be up. Now it should be from 0 to height. And then now there should be a fair comparison, which means that, okay, the other thing that might be wrong here is how we're getting our x and y values. Right now we're doing y mod width. Which should tell us, yeah, like it should, mod width should be correct, because that means there's going to be a value from 0 to width, and every single value from here is just going to be somewhere along those two values. I divided by width could be weird. No, that should be fine. It's I. That tells you how many stacks there are. So if it's like less than the first stack, then it's going to be 0. And then if there's 2 stacks and it's somewhere in here, divided by that should be like 1 point something. And if it's rounded down, that would just be 1. So yeah, the y value thing makes sense to me as well. I really don't see where I'm wrong here. We have this thing to do the offset of size of S. Unless that's the issue, I don't know. But no, that feels weird. That should be fine. I wonder if I could just do size of U8. Yeah, that works too. That works too. So I don't need this redundant placeholder information there. That's good. If we do that, oh, we don't, I guess it doesn't matter. I guess here we should just increment return anyways, because that's the end of the line. That's the end of the line. Okay. Data P2F, pass P2F in there. Now it's just a matter of how much clock ticks it will take to yeah, it's crazy. So they're all going to be calculating y position. And they're checking to see if data.y, xy time, and that's what we're doing xy time. If the y position is under that, then yeah. If it's under that, it should be good. It should be like darkened with this character instead. Plus equals height 0.5. Yeah, I don't see how I'm wrong here, man. I really don't see how I'm the bad guy. Let's see. Let's verify some stuff though. Let's see. Just what would you actually want to debug log out to inspect what's going on here? Format print line is annoying. I don't like this, but we have to deal with it. fmt.println. This means short. It's pretty short. Return. Well, I think the easiest thing to verify is just time. How much is what's the current time value? Yep. And if we do that divided by what's the value we have over here?
Yeah, we should also print this out too. Let's print out position. Actually, let's print out X and Y to see what we're getting. Okay. Yeah, it seems to be incrementing correctly, so okay. Okay, so far so good. Let's print out Y position now. Okay, very subtle. Not that fast. If I'm gonna be honest with you. Not that fast. Not as fast as I would have imagined it to be oscillating. Oh, you know what? So we just normalized. Okay. So we have something here to consider. Which is right now we've made this just oscillate from the top to the bottom of height. We don't want to do that. So what we want to do is we want to have like it's like a proportion of height. Like, let's say like let's say like the amplitude should be like 20% of height. That should be like the amplitude. So you have the amplitude of height, and then we have to make this relative to half of height. So this stays the same. Now we just have to make this a little bit faster. Interesting. Let me change the conditional as well of Y position or equal. So that's like never the case. Y position. Y position. Okay. So how's this comparison operator dealing with this? We should also only print if it's like this, like a whatever, like a data Y of like the same pixel. Let's observe just the one pixel. So let's say, I don't know, like Data.y equals 16. Halfway through, a mid pixel. Okay, we have a sample of this. In fact, let's specify a single pixel. I want to see how one pixel changes over time. I'm gonna make this a little bit. Actually, faster is better in this case. Let's do the middle pixel actually. What's the issue here? Oh, that's assignment by accident. Okay. So, okay, this is a time when y position is greater than or equal to 16, and yet we're not assigning the value there. Why is that? So there might be an issue with our raw pointer logic here. There actually might be some issue with our raw pointer logic here. We thought we were smart, but we actually weren't. We did something's not adding up. The math ain't mathin'. What if we return? Let's just do this. Let's just check to see if we're even, if we have any impact at all on the data we manipulate. Okay, that's fine. I'm doing that with a purpose. Oh my goodness, Odin. It's fine. If people do that, they know what they're doing. Yeah, it's not affecting it at all. No effect. Okay. Okay. This is weird. Nothing is being assigned. It compiles and runs, but it's not doing the thing. We're assigning buffer. Unless we make our own pointer, like... Well, the whole point is to overwrite this. Can we shadow cast it? So buffer has fragment element, then we shadow cast it? That seems weird to me. Wait, what's up? So buffer has fragment element, then we shadow cast it. Yeah, like here, that's what we're doing. It doesn't like it if we don't do that though. It says, do you mean to shadow it? Cannot assign value. Maybe we should just introduce a new variable that's meant to be mutated. Maybe that's just the issue. Pointer equals buffer. And instead of accessing this, we do pointer And then we do our little math here of pointer equals this. No, I don't mean that at all. That's not at all what I mean. Let me clear this. So yeah, just one error here, which is and assuming we mean the address. Okay, she's working now. She's working. Oh, and I forgot to make this print on new line. So whoops. Whoopsie. But hey, it's working now. We're modifying it. So it was just that. Okay. And then sweet. And then we have to add a new line. That's the big thing I forgot to do here, which is if buffer size this, if if I mod width equals 0, pointer. So yeah, I guess Odin doesn't like argument mutation. That's the main thing I'm getting here. Equals. How do you do new lines in Odin? Also, how's our memory? Our CPU is climbing. Our CPU is climbing right now. Why is it 41% now? It's PyCom. PyCon config. What is this thing that's okay, we're not gonna have another episode of this. What is the thing here? .config pycom.conf minus b. My PyCom is just growing in utilization out of nowhere. It's not XOR, like, okay, let's do this. There's a process ID. Let me just do kill all PyCom. Oh. Okay, we're good. We have this ugly opaque thing now, but our CPU utilization is 19. So I don't know what's the issue. I mean, I know it's the issue. It's PyCom. I just don't know why PyCom is doing this. Maybe I have to change something in my config. I don't know. It's working, so I'm so also happy. Yeah. We'll try that out. It doesn't hurt to try. We're here to learn. Okay, we're here to learn first and foremost. Okay, I guess I just have to periodically nuke PyCom and just it's me, like I'm playing Five Nights at Freddy's and I'm like managing this thing that might kill me while also trying to do my normal duties. Like we're just gonna have to do this if I want to have pretty looking windows. Which yay. PyCom didn't run. Okay. There we are. Okay, just not gonna worry about that for now. Just gonna let that bad boy run for a little bit and just hope nothing too crazy happens. We're back to 31. Okay, actually we're like 29. Okay. We're just gonna chill there a little bit. Just gonna chill. Just gonna chill. We're just gonna chill. We're just not gonna freak out about this. We're just not gonna worry. We're just gonna wait till later. Once it gets past 50%, then we'll be concerned. But right now we have this going on, so let's just see what's going on. Let's just see what happens. Is it? I wonder if PyCom's mad because of all the stuff we have. Yeah, I don't know why it's being weird. Okay. Anyways, what are we doing? Yeah, we're doing this. We're trying to figure out what the new line looks like in Odin. Just give me the answer, dude. I just want the answer. Come on, new line. Okay, it's this character. I don't have that character on my keyboard on Linux for whatever reason. That's fun. We're just gonna paste this bad boy there. Xlib ignored invalid extension event. I don't know what that was. What do you mean by that? Okay. Nice. Very nice. So we have this happening now, and then now we can just make this change the frequency of it. We can make it we can get rid of some of this data here because it's not necessary anymore for debugging a single frame. Now we visually see what's going on. I just wish I can have I just want this to just do something. I just want this to be what do I want this to be? I want this to clear screen. So I need Odin to tell me how to execute commands, console commands. How are we doing? 40%, getting closer. Tickling the dragon's tail a little bit, are we? How to execute console commands in Odin. Output command echo args it's a process we spawn and we pipe the output of the process. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna try this out. Not improt. We're gonna be what core process. Okay. This seems more straightforward at least. And after render, before we draw the next one, we do what? Well, it's gonna be a new process. Is it gonna not execute in the current one? That's the thing I'm concerned about. I'm not sure this is gonna do what I want it to do. And the last time we tried pasting some code from ye olden chat bot, we didn't get what we wanted. We didn't get anything that we wanted. It was a sad time. Very sad time. So we're gonna find out. Oh, come on. I don't know why this defaults to like 8 spaces instead of 4 spaces. It's pretty unintuitive. Oh, I need to configure my Vim. I just have to do that. Command args. I have 0, no args. Clear. So I highly doubt this is going to do what I want it to do. Import syntax error. I'm sorry, what? I'm pretty sure I spelled import correctly. Core process. Am I dealing with another hallucination? I'm pretty sure I spelled things correctly. Import core process. Okay, cool. Cool. Cool, thanks. Thanks. Appreciate that. See, yeah, I started trusting you a little bit. I started trusting you. Command line basics. No, I know how to open a terminal, dude. I just want to execute a clear command. That's all a man wants to do. Is execute a little old command. Spawning a process. I don't want to spawn a process though. I just want to execute command in current process. No, so it wasn't hallucination. It's a real thing. Wait, this is Rust. No, it's Odin. It's a solution to Rust. They're just comparing how Rust does it. I'm so confused. But I don't think this is what we want to do. Process spawn error. Process handle. It's saying there's no core process. Is it the ordering? Is the ordering the issue here? It's saying I'm crazy. It's saying that I'm crazy. I don't feel crazy. But maybe I might be, because I'm seeing the thing. I typed it. Core. I spelled process correctly. I'm using the quotation marks. And yet I do not see progress. This open hasn't been addressed. Maybe this guy's also dealing with a ChatGPT hallucination. Okay, here we go. So this is not even for general use. Okay, what does this look like? Okay, so this was a hallucination from this thread. OS2. Import OS. And this procedure it does. If error. Oh, dude. Oh, some document. I would have to document this, dude. Yeah, I don't trust LLMs. Yeah, I'm finding I don't trust LLMs either. At least with languages or spaces that are not as documented. Because there's so little. It seems like there's so little things available for Odin. That it just grabs whatever is Odin related or Odin flavored and then just throws it there. There's no process as per my LSP. Yeah, and you're right, because there is no process. That was a suggestion someone made. And then the LLM hallucinated it. See, like, I try to be like, all right, LLMs are maybe they're the future, right? Let me try them out. And then they just suck sometimes, and they fail, and things slip through the cracks, and all of a sudden I'm like, nope, I was right to doubt them and right to not trust them, and I was right to think that they were dumb, and I was stupid for even trying to do this. I need to configure an Odin LSP. Please tell me there's some documentation. OS Odin OS OS2. No, that's the application I downloaded by accident. That's not what I'm programming language. Is this where we just get GG'd? Is this where we say GG's because Odin is not mature enough for this kind of thing? I'm not gonna lie, guys. I started this with the whole like joy of programming thing. I want to do something different. I'm excited to try something different. And brother, I gotta say, man, I'm not feeling joy. I'm not feeling happy, man. Not feeling great. Da, 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 da. Let's see here. I mean, this is the beginning. Like, this language is, compared to the other ones, definitely not as fully baked. And that's fine. Every language starts somewhere like that, right? How do they have intrinsics? That's cool. People doing stuff like that. Yay, language has emojis. Yay. The joy of programming? What joy, dude? I'm not feeling any joy. I'm feeling angry, dude. Maybe it's because I'm trying to do stuff with I don't know. Maybe I'm just outside the domain of what they're trying to do. Because it seems like they have a good coverage for things like SDL and OpenGL and whatnot, and a lot of the basic foundational stuff for the language are there for that kind of thing. But I just want to find documentation. Is there OS2 documentations here at all? I just want some documentation, brother. Can a guy get some documentation? Oh, let's actually put the specify this core OS. slash OS2. All right. I'm not sure if the slash means it's actually OS2 or it says, oh, you can swap out between those two APIs or those two packages. All right, man. I'm just a simple gamer. I just want a clear terminal. The terminal screen. That's all I want to do. That's all I want to do. That's all a gamer wants to do. Maybe I'm not helping myself with not using an LSP. Okay, seems like we have some auto-generated docs here for CoreOS. This is what we're looking for. Okay, procedures. Okay, this is what we're looking for. Change directory, clear, current thread ID. Yeah, this looks like the place we're trying to be in. Get current directory. Handle. Oh, it checks to see what operating system. Pipe open. So what does open do? Oh, that's sweet. Oh, cool. See, there's a cool feature here, right? They don't provide the documentation because you could just read the code and figure out what it does yourself. That's pretty sick. Man, I just wanted to have the little fun squiggly thing. Okay, you know what? We're gonna ignore it. Bro, 1 second. There's got to be something. It's either gonna be open. Maybe you're right. I just want to know what these things do, man. It is like for navigating or dealing with stuff. I'm hoping these are static functions. That'll make life easier. Okay, open. Okay, path. But does it open a file? Or process? Handle error. Path. Mode. It's integer, not even an enum. Sweet. Okay, but I'm assuming it's read-only. 0 is read-only. Okay, so it's a binary. It's a Boolean, I'm assuming. Brother. But it's like a whole library to do terminal stuff. I mean, like that. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense because like even in Rust and other languages, like, they usually have that. Like in C, there's like a system thing you can call to do stuff like that directly. But outside of that, like it seems to be the norm to have a separate package to do that. So I'm alright. I'm not against using a third-party package. It's just that like 39% so far, so steady. Xlib ignoring invalid extension event 161. Jeez. What is Xlib doing? Okay, so we're just gonna maybe we just say either I learn how Odin handles package integration, or we just say, hey, you know what? We're just not gonna have this feature. Just be sad, get bent. Like that's your. This is what we deal with. We don't get to we don't get to have the things we want in life sometimes. Okay, frequency versus speed. Fundamental things here. Yeah, because it's very hard to assess what's actually happening I'm just a guy. I just want something simple, man. It hurts in here, man. It hurts in here. We have the amplitude, and then we have the frequency at which this is. Okay, maybe we have to make it more. Alright, there's a go. Okay, we have to go in Desmos to figure out like what kind of timing function I want to have here, especially since all the inputs is going to be integers. Yeah, there's like ways of dealing with this because this is just a time function. There's certain offsets you can do. Oh, I'm not applying an offset as well. That's another thing. That's the other thing. Yeah. Plus, what was it? Data.x F64. There we go. Expected a comma, got a new line. What are you talking about? I just want to make sure that my things are honored. My PEMDAs. What are you talking about, dude? Expected a comma? What are you talking about? Got a new line. What? There we go. That's some sinusoidal functions, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Now we just have to play around with this a little bit more. Just gotta play around with this a little bit more, but we're there. Alright, we're gonna do F time, because F64 likes to do operations inside something that's going to get casted. Oh, really? Yeah, it seems like it wants its terms to be externalized whenever possible. That's dumb though, because so many times in different languages you do a bunch of math like that. Oh, brother. I'm trying not to be a hater. I'm sorry, man. I am trying. I want to be positive. I'm trying to be very. This is like friction. It's kind of crazy. I actually kind of would prefer to use Rust, honestly. As weird as that is, I'm like, I'd rather just do unsafe Rust than do all the dumb stuff I'm doing here. For a lot of the math stuff, at least. I don't know, it's weird. It's like... it's just very odd for me. I don't know how to describe why I feel so perplexed. But I just do. Like, as integral, like, you can... Like, I never see a language where they say, yeah, you should trust our integral promotion. You should trust our integral promotion. That's why we're not going to let you do parentheses to control things or new lines to make it function, like, cleaner. Never. Also, I think this X term is just not either this is still too large, or the X term is not. Is that not? I don't even know. We have Y position, high times small. This math is not working as it's supposed to be. Because the amplitude of this should still be fairly small. Yeah, like it reduced the amplitude, but still sizable. This is odd, man. This is odd. This is very odd. Data dot time. We're dividing this like crazy. We're dividing it like crazy. Time times plus data dot x as an offset. Yeah, so it's like it's oriented at 0. We do our sinusoidal function, then we offset it so that it should be like centered. Unless we need to do like plus amplitude, like that's and then this is not really doing much of anything over time. So let's do the FMT dot print line time. Okay. So far exceedingly small. We're just fine tuning this until we get into our speed of choice. That's just what we're doing. Cool. Get rid of this. There we go. That's a good amount. Good speed. We'll do a delta time thing or a clean time thing or something later. This is pretty good though for right now. Well, what I really want though is the amplitude to be smaller first of all. So again, even smaller. Like 0.5 maybe. And then let's do a bigger width, like 64. Nice. And I kind of want the face to be larger. So what are we gonna do to make the phase larger? I don't want to play it. We found our order of magnitude. Oh yeah, our offset. That's how we're going to manipulate this. That's how we're going to change this. Because our offset, we're just using data.x, but we can multiply this by some other factor to make the individual changes be not as crazy. So we want it to be wider. We can multiply this by like a factor of 0.2. Oh, really? This is how we're going to be. All right, Odin, please show me good integral promotion. There we go. Nice. Now we have a cleaner sinusoidal function. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I was looking for. Precisely what I was looking for. Hey, how jittery it is, but hey, we take the victories we can get. We take the victories we can get. And then we can, if you want to modify this more, we can do like some value like amplitude. Like we have this time, and then we have another value called amplitude. And it's going to be the same similar things, but now we're going to oscillate that value by something else. Yeah, it's getting there. It'll be cleaner with terminal clearing, but we are getting there. We are getting there. And then we can start actually having like a gradient map for all the stuff that's going on, and it's going to look sick, dude. It's going to look super sick. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. I'm just creating this fragment thing. I think what I want to eventually do is have it like, I mean, I'm not sure if we're going to do this in Odin, or maybe we rewrite this in a different language. I don't know. But it'll be cool if we start implementing the basis of like a rendering pipeline where we have these game objects, and now they're going to call a fragment code on themselves, as opposed to the whole screen doing that, like doing it across the screen. Like this would be akin to like a post-processing. What we're doing here would be like a post-process thing. But this is sick though. This is sick. And you know what? Maybe I'm giving Odin a bad rap too, because I'm using a this raw dog, NeoVim, no LSP, none of this help from any kind of IDE or anything. At least with Rust, I had an LSP and I was using LunarVim, so there's some kind of there's some syntax highlighting at the very least that I had going on for myself. At least, you know. Oopsie, I made this F61. That's like feature creep scoping stuff for later though. Maybe I should make a repo for this and just post it. Just post it. Also, you mentioned getting rid of this, right? Yeah, because we were getting that address, but then we're dereferencing it. So like, yeah, and that works. So you're right about that too, Karen. I was like, oh man, this is kind of trippy. It's cool though. This is pretty cool. This is pretty freaking cool. And I'm trying to think, like, I want to have. Yeah, I don't know. We have to, man. You said there's an Odin package for terminals, right? Package terminal. I'm not gonna dive deeper than this. I don't think I'm gonna dive deeper on Odin than this. I got the thing I wanted to do happen though. That's good. That's a win. That's a win for us. How are we looking? 85% utilization. Yeah, no, we're not gonna do that, buddy. We're just gonna kill. Win for 5% utilization. Yeah, no, we're not gonna do that, buddy. We're just gonna kill PyCom. It's gonna glitch off for a second. It's fine. It's gonna be weird for a second. It's okay. We're living. We're fine. I think. There we go. We're back. We're back. Not as pretty. Not as pretty. But if we go back here, we are back to 18% utilization. That is insane. That is insane that PyCom is doing that. PyCom grows in CPU utilization. Okay. I mean, it doesn't explain why it keeps growing in work, but let's just try it. PyCom config. I'm using the GLX backend. What are you talking about? I'm already using the GLX backend. What are we talking about? What's PyCom though? PyCom is what allows me to have this nice blurry terminal. Like, you notice how my terminal's opaque right now, but then if I were to restart it, it would I would have this nice blended terminal. It's a nice like a compositor. So if I start up PyCom right now, I start an instance. It's gonna do something. Eventually, hopefully you're gonna do something. Yeah, it's gonna lag for a second. Don't worry, I'm still here. We're just waiting for this to... There we go. And now we have this transparency effect with like a blurred background. I love this effect. It's super fun and cool. So, you know, that's why I like using it, because it makes things like readable and whatnot. But like right now we just jumped to 48, 58%, 59%. It's kind of insane. Uses more and more CPU. So yeah, that's why I'm struggling here, because I like PyCom, but I don't like it enough to have it eat up most of my CPU. And I'm using offline the work to GPU, but XRender. You know, these are not okay. Unless do I have to do... Okay, let's do this explicitly then. Let's do this explicitly. Kill all. Okay, let's do... Explicitly. Kill all. PyCom. It's going to be frozen for a second, and then I'm going to try running it explicitly with a specific backend. And then we'll see how this works. Man, it takes a while for this to load. Okay. No vsync. All right, sending it. So started a new. It's gonna freeze for a second, and then we're gonna check to see how this looks with the transparency effect, and then hopefully life is good. And I might just have to update stuff. Nope, still like 54% utilization. That's pretty nuts. I wonder if like this stuff is just it shouldn't affect things, but at this point I don't know. This is very weird. But enough for 80, but cool enough. It's cool effect, but cool enough for 85%. Yeah, no, that's the thing. And it shouldn't take that much. Like this should not take that much CPU for what it's doing. Which is why I'm like, I feel there's something, some weird bug or something going on. I don't know. So there's some weird interaction going on here, or some bug in an update or something. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. And like I have a laptop that's super weak and it runs fine with PyCom. So I don't know why this is the issue. And I'm using a pretty low sample strength thing, so. Okay, let's look at this. Let's look at this config this guy has. You're just gonna yoink some stuff from here. Use damage. What's damage? Oh, they even have stuff for shadows. Ooh, we can be fancy. Round corners too. Oh my goodness. You can be super fancy. I don't even do half of this stuff or a quarter of this stuff. You can also write your own shaders. That's the other cool thing about PyCom too. You can write your own shaders to be processed on these on these windows. So if you want to do like, you can do anything you can do with a shader, you could probably do with PyCom. I don't know what shader language they use, but it's pretty sick. Oh no, it's doing the thing. It's doing the thing. I have too much utilization. No. No! I thought we had enough time to catch it before it happened. Yeah, 100% utilization. Yeah. If we got to 100% utilization again. Oh no, dude. This xlib thing keeps popping up. I don't know what that is. That might be contributing to it in some way. Maybe that's the issue that's causing this PyCom issue. Because I've used PyCom for other things for extended periods of time and nothing happened. So I'm wondering if it's some kind of combination between OBS and like some kind of combination of maybe OBS or this xlib thing that's failing. I don't know. It's strange though. It's really strange. Yeah, it lagged because my computer started dying. So, you're accurate. We kind of died there for a second. We were struggling for a minute, dude. But I think we're good. I killed the process. And I'm not sure what's going to go on from here. I'm not sure what's gonna happen from here. Yeah, I made a new config, but I'm too scared to run PyCom again. I'm too scared to do anything with this. So I guess we're just gonna use. This thing looks so ugly without it, man. It just feels rough. I need like the joy of using a Ranger is just not the same. It's just not the same. It's not the same without It's just not the same without the transparency effect. I'm spoiled. What can I say? You know what can a guy say? Also, I think my video's laggy too. Like my voice and audio do not sync, I don't think. It's crazy. Okay. Clearly something has gone awry. Clearly something has gone awry. I don't know why this has happened. But bad things have happened. That's all I can say. Hi. That's funny. I was like having fun with PyCon. And I was like, oh, you know what? Maybe I should lobotomize my main Windows machine and just make it a Linux machine so I can make it look pretty and beautiful and do all the things I want it to do. And then, boom. 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 Look at this. What's happening? Oh, it's C-Lion. It's taking 78%, 98% of my... That's fine, though. C-Lion does that. C-Lion does do that. That's kind of what I signed up for when I use C-Lion. That's kind of the bargain we have with ourselves. It is okay. It is okay. C-Lion is okay. Those are some pretty nice looking sine waves, though. I'll tell you that much. I tell you what, boy. I tell you what. I didn't want to do this, dude. I'm checked out. It's all right. Yeah, exit. I don't even care. All right, I think I'm just gonna end stream here, guys. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate the company. Yeah, I don't know. Next time, maybe outside stream, touching grass, or maybe an art stream. I want to do an art stream. Actually, I really want to do some art streams. So we're gonna next time do an art. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do some. Actually, you know what? What are we gonna? Oh, let me do a doodle at least. I want to do some doodles. Krita. 1 second. We're just gonna do a little doodles. Of what? I have no idea, but I just need to get... I need to get back into it. I need to make a template too, but... Excuse me. We're gonna exhaust. Sorry, I ate something spicy. And it stuck to the back of my throat. It's a little rough. Okay. We're gonna figure out how to use this application. Nice. Almost got it perfectly matching the sides. Website art. Oh, you know what? Maybe website art. That's actually a good idea. Good idea. Karen, Karen, why are you so dang smart? Why are you so amazingly hot and good looking and wise? What do you do with this wellspring of knowledge you carry on your dome? How do you do it? How do you do it? How do you not break your neck every time you wake up in the morning with your big, massive brain? Zoom in. Da-da-da. Make a new layer. Full opacity. We're going to make this layer. I keep forgetting how to modify layers or their properties. But I'm just so good, we figure it out. Okay, we're going to do some sketching. Let's just get some warm-ups. Let's get some warm-ups. You're not doing this to me. You're not doing this to me. My tablet is split across my two screens. Okay, wait a second. Wait a second, though. I've accounted for just such occasions. I've accounted for this exact scenario. Oh my goodness. What was it? Whack-em? Yeah, X list device. Okay. Because this is what you do. You have commands on deck just for such occasions. Just for these occasions. Oh, 1 second. And then... Dang it. Okay, we're just going to have to do this. Or I just do this. And stop fighting everything all the time, everywhere. Nope. Okay, 1 second. Just gonna move this guy here. Exit Wacom. List devices. Exit Wacom. List active monitors, because of course that's how we do it. Okay. Oh, of course, I forgot the double quotation. Really? List active monitors. Must I do this? Oh. No, I'm right. Brother. Really? Are we doing this? Is what we're doing? Just trying to get the Wacomms to work? The Wacom devices? Yeah, there's our devices. Exit Wacom. Yeah, none of these are it. I guess we're gonna have to go off-road here and say display. Requires an argument. Dude, I'm gonna lose it, dude. I just want to do some art, man. Okay, whatever. We're gonna paint with half the... We'll paint with half the screen. It's okay. And we're gonna have really squashed ovals. Oh my goodness, dude. I'm gonna... Okay. Device 13 is... 11 is... Let me just... Here we go. We're just gonna do 11. Did that work? Almost. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay. We figured it out. We figured it out. Okay. Let me just draw something. I don't know. Let me just draw a guy. Do a Mega Man style kind of thing. Just dude. With some big shoulders. Yeah, why not? What are we gonna do with this person? I don't know. Headband. Looking like a Pokemon starter character. Yeah, that seems interesting enough. That seems interesting enough. No theme though yet. You haven't made a theme for this person. That's fine. We can start with this. Maybe they're an operator. Yeah, I always liked Mega Man. Mega Man X especially. I don't know, the designs of characters are pretty sick to me. Except Zero. Zero always weirded me out. If we don't know, it's because like, yeah, he like for some reason they get Capcom decided this guy needs 2 green boobies. Nothing says badass Maverick Hunter like a green set. And you know what? Despite he still was a badass. We still digged him. He was the coolest. He was rad. Oh, I didn't mean to go that close. Maybe they wear battle armor. I don't know. I don't know. We're just getting some ideas out. We're just drawing stuff for the fun of it. And then we'll think about the website a little bit. Honestly, I need to think about the content of the website first and then go from there. Because I know we had the whole cozy can't console thing. So I'm like pulled in two directions. There's like, hey, I kind of want to appeal to the Y2K thing just for the fun of it. But I feel like that's going to be more of a personal project to really do it right. For the website, for the company, I want it to have like personality, but tied to whatever vision we have. And part of that might be the illusion of a game console. Pretty cool so far. We're thinking about like so we were thinking about like I was making something. The game engine project was more Mega Man inspired. So you'd have like I never thought about any robot masters for it at all. But it would be kind of important to have some idea or concept of what these bosses would look like and the themes you want to do. I don't want to do too Mega Man inspired because they have a defined style and they've done a lot, and you can still do plenty within it, but I don't know, I feel like if I lean too much on it, I might end up losing something or feeling very samey. If that makes any sense. I always liked Fireman though. Fireman, and like his classic iteration and his like in a classic Mega Man, he was just like a torch head, like this, with a Bunsen burner, some flames coming out, and then you had like a looked angry, and he had a thing covering his mouth. So he had like this thing looking on, this kind of thing going on, and they'll stylize it differently. But then for the Mega Man EX series, they revisited his design, and it looked pretty sick too. But they kind of joint his neck and everything into this volcano-looking shape. And then they gave him like these eyes like here, I think. So he looks more ominous almost compared to his previous incarnation. And I always dig that kind of look on him. And I've seen like a bunch of other iterations on this design too. Like all the Mega Man X or .exe bosses actually looked really sick in their redesigns. But then there's like what was it? There's another level to this because they had oh my goodness, I dragged my window down. My bad, guys. I don't know how that happened. But yeah, in like later games, there's other people who came around, like Magma Man from Mega Man 9. And there's a style of bosses where their head, torso are all fused into one piece. And then here, their head and torsos are fused into one piece, and that's just how their body is. And then they just have like legs sprouting out or something, or maybe like the bottom of like their pelvic region, and then that. But I'll kind of avoid that. But you always have to have some kind of like fun. Like, there's some kind of like common themes. Like you're always gonna have some kind of fire themed boss. It's kind of weird if you don't. Well, it's not even that it's weird. It's just that you leave this whole. You kind of leave some stuff on the table. So usually, even if there isn't flame themed bosses, you have them reoccur in some kind of form or fashion, just so they can have those mechanical elements or just that different environment. That's a cool looking dude. Don't know what his deal is, but he's pretty cool looking. We'll have to figure out his story. Or his design, or what he's even meant to do. Nice to do this design motif a bunch with characters. That side, like that segmentation there. So their body feel like they're like segmented between different panels. Yeah, I think it'd be cool to have a character who's like themed after the like working within foundries. Because foundries are pretty crazy places in general. And I don't think any game kind of captures how insane they actually are. These crazy big places that are super packed and have these dangerous materials usually kind of around and creating all kinds of clutter and danger and having soot all over the ground. It's a pretty crazy thing. So as for the website, though, no idea, man. Hey, I'm glad you enjoyed, Kieran, all right? I'm glad you enjoyed. I'm glad you don't hate me for dogging on Odin, because I know you're digging it. But I'm glad you enjoyed at least me giving it a fair shake, and I hope you enjoyed, man. And hopefully I'll catch you next time, all right? Enjoy your day, man. Peace. I don't know what kind of